One step beyond.
Healthcare Landscape, formerly known as the Patient Connection, is a global field market research agency exclusively focused on the healthcare and medical industries. Based in London, they have assembled one of the world's largest panels devoted to patient care, physicians, and the medical industry. What we wanted to better understand is how is the use of panels bringing value to market researchers around the world, and how has Healthcare Landscape leveraged their panel to bring value to its customers? I have with me today the very lovely Lila Mann. She's Chief Executive Officer of Healthcare Landscape, and she's going to share with us a little bit about the methodologies and panels that she's created in the research industry that is really bringing her an advantage in terms of understanding healthcare research. Welcome, Lila.
Thank you. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate the time you're allowing me to showcase not only new methodologies, but also the situation these days in market research, which has led us to develop out-of-the-box ways of doing things. Healthcare Landscape is a market research fieldwork agency that works globally. And we decided many years ago to focus on several aspects of the business. First of all, the patient side of the business. Because of the baby boom, people are getting older, living longer, and therefore more able to pay for medication, or this is what we've discovered. And therefore pharmaceutical companies, or the end clients, are getting more and more interested in assessing what patients will be prepared to pay. We decided then to develop panels of patients across the world, not based on an ailment panel as one finds often in many countries, but based on true healthcare, medication and treatment options. We therefore developed panels, or rather large panels, or rather communities of patients across the world based on what was wrong with them, their medication, their treatment options, what was happening within their families, their sisters, their brothers, their communities, their friends, and we ended up by developing a holistic picture of a true community. And this was quite unique. The upshot of this was that we gathered an awful lot of information on the patients themselves, on their children, and also how they felt about things, how quality of life impacted on the way they were living, on the drugs and so on and so forth they would have to take. This led us also to develop, because of the patients, added value services, which again became very, I think, salient to the industry. We looked at developing blogs for patients, and this became very interesting because we realized that we could get under the skin of the respondent by asking a few questions within the blog. You could gain insights and value of a condition, a quality of life, an emotion of an individual that you could never get with any other methodology. Qualitative methodologies are amazing, But if you wanted that extra added value and understand, if you will, the other side of the coin, then you needed to actually design a blog for that purpose.
Hey you! Don't watch that! Watch this! This is the heavy, heavy monster sound! The nuttiest sound around! So if you've coming off the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen.
I'd like to extend a special thank you to Lila for being on our show today. Again, thank you for watching Methods in Madness. We'll see you again next time.
One step beyond!